This production is powered by the students and staff of Lubbock ISD TV. Want to see more of our work? Visit our website at LubbockISDTV.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lubbock_ISD.
Welcome to Lubbock ISD TV. Lubbock ISD TV has great shows, live sports, and awesome learning opportunities. Watch us on Optimum Cable Channel 12, Texas Cable Channel 12, and make sure to follow us on social media for more great content. And watch us on anytime on YouTube.
Welcome to O'Banion Field, the home of the Coronado Mustangs for tonight's intra-city ball game and District 3-5A ball game with the Monterey Plainsmen. I'm David Thetford. Joining me for the broadcast, Coach Randy Dean. And, Coach, you can always tell there's a big crowd here and a lot of fire for this ball game here tonight.
Yeah, Coronado's got a little special deal going on tonight, alumni night, and so that brought a few extra people in, I'm sure. And great way to kick off the district schedule for these two baseball teams. Going to get the district part of the season started for them.
Well, Coronado, it showed that Coronado was 1-0 in district, that they played Cooper earlier, Abilene Cooper. But
okay, that is possible.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, according to Hub City Preps, they're both 0-0 in district. So
whatever it may be, that's not the one I need up there. There's so much to do to get ready for a baseball game that you normally can come ready to go at the other sports. But baseball, you don't get the lineup till you get here. And that always slows it up a little. All right, Coronado's the home team in white, Monterey in black jerseys, white pants, and Monterey, coach, their record overall is what, 2-10-1, and played some good teams, good tournaments. We're going to take one more break. We'll come back. First pitch coming up here on Fox 34 News Now. Welcome back to O'Banion Field. We're going to join it in progress here because they went ahead and started the ball game, and base hit to center field to start the game for Monterey by Nate Dickinson, a sharp single, coach, up the middle.
Yeah, he lined it right back up the middle after falling behind in the count 0-2. Good job of hitting, puts him on first base, and then Aaron Lopez trying to sacrifice him over to second, bunted the ball, and it hit him after he was out of the batter's box, and so he's going to be called out at the plate. And that'll kind of get us caught up. Runner on first base and one out, and Brent Sanders coming to the plate.
Kind of a bad break there, isn't it? On the bunt, it hit the ground out in front of the plate, and he, of course, was starting to run to first. It jumped right up. I think hit him near the face.
That's what I was going to say. Especially bad break when you get hit in the nose with it coming off the ground. All
right, now to the third hitter, Brent Sanders. He's a senior left fielder for the Monterey Plainsmen. Coach, you got some numbers on him. Throw over to first.
Brent Sanders hitting .297 on the year, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, batting in that 3-hole tonight.
.297. There's a ball popped up in foul territory. Giving chase is Lira. He realized it was behind him. It was way up there, so he had time to get over there, but couldn't get it corralled before it came down behind him.
Factor of trying to judge the fence and also the wind at the same time, and just lost track of it. Falls to the ground harmless in some ways. Matt Garcia on the mound for the Mustangs tonight. 1-1 on the record, 7.33 earned run average. He's pitched 14 in the 3rd innings, given up 28 hits, 18 runs. 15 of those have been earned. He's walked 8 batters and struck out 10.
There's a little one hopper out to third, fielded nicely by Zach Long over the diamond to Lira for the out. And on the ground ball going over to second base is Nate Dickinson.
High chopper that time. Zach Long got over to it. No play at second base. Made the smart play going across the field to first. Get that sure out. The second out of the inning. That's nicely done there by the infield of Coronado.
2 outs now here in the top half of the 1st inning. Runner at second base for the Plainsmen and Nate Dickinson, and the cleanup hitter Cannon Peters coming to the plate. He's a senior first baseman. .350 average on the year. 14 hits so far for the Monterey Plainsmen. On deck is R.J. Laurent. If they can get to him, Coronado's just soon R.J. lead off the next inning. Breaking ball, good pitch by Matt Garcia, their coach, and Peters really not very close to hitting that one.
Slow breaking ball. Peters was way out in front, probably lacked the speed of it, but he was way out on his front foot. Like you said, not real close to making contact. Another big breaking ball, just missed that time.
2 balls, 1 strike on Cannon Peters. Runner at second base is Nate Dickinson, led off the game with a single. Another breaking ball, hit it into the turf, comes straight back to the wall.
Steady diet of those breaking balls on the outer part of the plate to Peters. Try to take it the other way and drive that run in.
There's a one hopper right back to the pitcher. Off his glove, going to be a tough play. Oh yeah, he is. Safe at first. He made it a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Great hustle by Zarius Martinez to get to it and at least make a play to it. I didn't think you had a shot.
Ball hit so hard right back up through the pitcher's mound, and it actually busted the leather in Garcia's glove. He's going over to get it repaired, or get a new glove anyway. And tells you how hard that ball was hit. Close play there at first base, but didn't get the out. I thought for just a minute Dickinson was going to try to round third base and try to score. But he put the brakes on, and so we got the first and third with 2 outs.
Head coach of Monterey is Ralph Ramon in his 3rd year. The head coach of the Coronado Mustangs, Brad Bibb, in his 4th year as the head man. Look over for Gary Hicks, longtime Coronado coach. Here's the pitch. Down low to Laurent. He's a sophomore third baseman. And Laurent is hitting .121 on the season. Hitting in the 5-hole. On deck is Joaquin Maldonado. Throw to first. Pretty good move by Garcia a couple of times now. There's a pitch going to be fouled back out of play down the right side.
Off-speed, slow breaking ball.
Garcia is a junior. Fouled away. It's away from the catcher, Vasquez. For Coronado, Montalvo is in left, number 3. Campbell Stanek is in center, number 5. Number 6 is Isaiah Trevino in right. Zach Long's at third. He's number 4. Number 9, Isaiah Vasquez. Arias Martinez, number 8, at second. Jaden Lira is at first base. Jaden Vasquez is behind the plate, and Matt Garcia is on the hill. Joaquin Maldonado will hit next in the 6th hole, then Javeth Cruz, Bryce Alexander, and Jay Garcia, the pitcher. There goes the runner, going to throw to third. Diving back in is Dickinson. So now 2 runners in scoring position. And some people here watching, I think coaches, they have an A on their cap.
Probably stand for Amarillo High.
I'm guessing. All's down in the turf, swinging a miss, going to first base is the catcher, Vasquez de Lira, to retire the side. Monterey with a little bit of a threat there in the top half of the first. Come up empty. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first in the Coronado Mustangs here on Fox 34 News Now. To O'Banion Field, bottom of the first. Coronado Mustangs, the home team, and they're coming to the plate. They'll have Campbell Stanek leading off. He's the center fielder. Isaiah Vasquez will hit second. He's the shortstop. Ethan Montalvo in left field will hit third. Jaden Lira will hit fourth. He's at first base. Bodie Pope will DH today. And Zarius Martinez will be at second base, hit sixth. Hitting seventh will be Jaden Vasquez, the catcher. Hitting eighth will be Zach Long, the third baseman. Hitting ninth will be Isaiah Trevino, the right fielder. And from Monterey, around the outfield in left, Brent Sanders. In center field, Javeth Cruz. In right field, Nate Dickinson. At third base, R.J. Laurent. At shortstop, Aaron Lopez. At second base, Bryce Alexander. At first base, Cannon Peters. And Joaquin Maldonado is behind the plate. And on the mound is Jay Garcia. Give me some numbers on Jay, Coach.
Jay Garcia's got a 0-1 record on the season, 2.74 earned run average. He's pitched 15 and a third innings, given up 17 hits, 16 runs. Only 6 of those have been earned runs. 13 base on balls, 8 strikeouts, and he's hit 2 batters in his time on the mound.
First pitch going to be ball 1. Next pitch, ball 2, up that one up high and away. There's a strike. Stanek taking all the way.
Breaking ball right there. Started right at Stanek and broke over the inside part of the plate. Tried it again and missed a little low on that one.
3 balls, 1 strike. The count. Here's the pitch. That one going to stay up high, and Campbell Stanek is on at first. Now, he's not a guy that you want on at first if you're the Monterey Plainsmen, because he has really great speed and he's a really good athlete. But that's where Stanek is, and now Isaiah Vasquez will come to the plate. Senior shortstop. First pitch. That looked to be right down the middle of the plate. Must have been low.
Yeah, I think it may have been a little low. Garcia's missed on 5 out of the first 6 pitches here. Struggling to find the strike zone.
Next pitch, there's a strike. 1-1 the count. Stanek, a .355 hitter on the season. Vasquez at the plate now is a .318 hitter, so 2 pretty good guys, Coach, at the top.
Yeah, really, Coronado's got some nice averages, top to bottom, just one underneath the 200 mark. But he hasn't put the ball in play.
That ball is deep. It's going to be way back and over the right fielder's head. Nate Dickinson coming around is Campbell Stanek. He's going to score standing up easy. And all the way to third base goes Isaiah Vasquez, a triple. And to drive in a run to get Coronado the lead 1-0.
Taking the ball to the opposite field right there, got it up in the wind. The wind is blowing out to right center field, and that one got up in that jet stream, carried all the way to the wall, and Stanek scores very easily. See it here on the replay. And the right fielder, Dickinson, may have lost it initially off of the bat and then couldn't recover back to it.
He was playing fairly shallow. Of course, you worry about these right-handed hitters that just spray it out there into right field. But that one wasn't sprayed. That one was hit. Ethan Montalvo at the plate now. He's a senior, left fielder. There's a hard hit ground ball off the shortstop, Vasquez, and out into center field. That was right on Aaron Lopez immediately. How'd you score that one?
I was going to give it an error just because it's exactly what Monterey hoped was going to take place right there. They had the infield in and got the sharp hit ball one hopper right at the shortstop. If he makes that play, it'll hold the runner at third base and get an out over at first, but unable to field it and out into center field. So runner is going to score, and Coronado will keep another base runner over at first base.
Well, it was hard hit.
It was that, absolutely.
Jaden Lira at the plate. Jaden Lira is a senior first baseman, and he's hitting 143 on the year. He's the cleanup hitter. Maybe I looked at the wrong line. No, that's it. Montalvo's a .364 hitter. He leads the team in hitting. Nope, well, Graham Harden actually has a higher average, but he hadn't batted that many times. So Jaden Lira at the plate, and over at first base is Montalvo. Nobody out here, and 2 runs are in for Coronado. Slow breaking ball, going to miss on the outside.
He was able to hold up on it, started to offer, but pulled his bat back, took that ball outside.
There's a call, third strike. There, just couldn't pull the trigger on that one.
Well-placed pitch right there, outside part of the plate. Probably bell tie, maybe upper above that. We'll see it right here. Yeah, bell tie and outside part of the plate. And like you said, Lira just couldn't go after it. Called strike 3. Big out there for the Plainsmen.
You could, that shot we had of his face, you could see that moment that he realized, I should have swung.
Uh-oh.
That was one I should have swung at. Bodie Pope at the plate. First pitch called strike to the left-handed hitting Pope. He is a senior hitting the DH today. And Pope is a .290 average. Zarius Martinez is on deck. Swung and the bat came loose.
It's more pine tar.
So give me some of that stickum. That really fooled him. That's why if you're in the on deck circle, you better be heads up. You never know. Or in the other dugout. Swing and a miss. Boy, big slider or something inside, and back-to-back strikeouts now for the pitcher, Jay Garcia.
Ended up breaking right over the shoe tops of Pope. He was committed. You're going to see here, this is a good angle to see the pitch coming in on him and breaking down and in. It's tough to get to. Pope unable to. Back-to-back strikeouts for Garcia. Boy, he really needed it.
Yeah, it didn't start. The game started here in the bottom of the first with 2 runners in and nobody out. There's a runner going, throw down to second, gonna skip by up to center field. And Montalvo will hold at first base. Second base.
Kind of short hopped the shortstop, Aaron Lopez, unable to catch it. Maybe if he could have caught it and put a quick slap tag down there, a good chance it could have gotten the runner.
That ball hits the batter. Couldn't tell whether it hit the batter or the bat, but umpire says it hit the batter.
Like he had enough equipment on and it didn't bother him any. Probably got him right on that elbow protector. We'll see if it gets him right on the elbow protector. I don't know.
No.
Not sure where it got him. It didn't hurt. He just threw his bat and went to first base.
You're going to have to slow it down even more for me and Randy to see it. That was, I think it got back on his hands or somewhere. Coming to the plate, Jaden Vasquez, junior catcher for the Mustangs. He's hitting .278 on the season. So runners now at first and second for the Mustangs. 2 runs are in here in the bottom half of the first inning. Coronado up 2-0. There's his ball. Got to be low again. I can say there's a called ball. Next pitch outside and low, breaking ball. Three balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second. Thinks they could load the bases up for the Mustangs. And it will. Inside and a little high.
Garcia kind of continues to struggle and really playing with danger right here. At the bases loaded or 2 outs, but Zach Long got a chance to really do some damage here to the Plainsmen.
I think it's Tyler Rakita. Can't really see from this distance who's the pitching coach, and or Tyson Jackson, John Cortez. Those are the assistants for Ralph Ramon at Monterey. The assistants for Coronado, and Brad Bibb are Sean Hensley, Jeff Mars, and Josh Vasquez. Just a quick meeting, and everybody will head back to their position. Umpire gave some kind of signal. Did you see what it was? Maybe to mark down a visit. Joaquin Maldonado, number 21. No, I've already flipped over to look at that. Zach Long, number 4. He's the junior third baseman.
Thought you were going to cover yourself. Joaquin Maldonado, he's back behind the plate to catch.
I could have done that. Yep. Made it look like I really knew what I was doing. 238 hitter. I should have done that. What a guy.
Well, he is.
He is.
We've been watching him play a lot of ball.
We have. There's a ball hit foul up the right side. Over to pick it up is the first baseman, Cannon Peters, but everybody was running, and now they'll all return. There's 2 outs, and the bases are loaded for Coronado. 2 runs are in. Next pitch off the catcher's helmet, it appeared.
I was able to get just a piece of that high fastball right there to stay alive. 0-2 down in the count. We've got a real opportunity to deliver a couple of RBIs if he can get it into the outfield.
Well, they're playing shallow and center. There's a hard hit ground ball to short, fielded nicely over to second base. Aaron Lopez to Bryce Alexander. And that will retire the side. But 2 runs are in here in the first inning for the Coronado Mustangs on 1 hit, 2 walks, and a hit batter. 2-0 Coronado. Monterey coming to bat, top 2 when we come back on Fox 34 News Now. Welcome back here to O'Banion Field. Good night for baseball. A little bit of a breeze, Coach, but nice and warm. And I know these fans in particular are glad they're not out here with their blankets, although I'm sure some of them still have their blankets.
Yeah, really not bad today at all. 76 degrees, 14 mile per hour wind. That may sound like a lot, but if it does, wait till Friday.
It's going to be, are we going to be out and in it?
60 to 65 mile an hour winds is what they're predicting.
There's 2 breaking balls. One of them broke over and a call strike, and they're a swing for Joaquin Maldonado. That's what I meant to say earlier. He's going to be first up for Monterey.
He's leading off. Just had to get to him.
Yeah, he was still in the infield then, but big breaker misses outside.
Let's go, man.
Maldonado is a .259 average on the season. There's a ground ball hit out to second. Martinez bobbles it, but gets it up and gets the out.
Good job staying with it right there. Pretty hard hit ball right at the second baseman. Martinez bounced off of him, but he didn't panic. Went over there and got it. Knew he had plenty of time. Remember when they used to say that he runs good for a catcher? Well, that's Maldonado. Not sure if that's a compliment or not, but runs good for a catcher. But Martinez able to get there and throw him out at first base by a couple of steps.
Javith Cruz coming to the plate. Sophomore center fielder, right-handed hitter. 125 batting average. And Bryce Alexander and Jay Garcia. Swing and a miss. A change. Well, that's straight change. He was out in front. Garcia likes that. He likes the off-speed pitches, and he's got pretty good at it.
He really is. Does a good job. Goes to it a lot. I think that makes his fastball even that much better when he goes to it. Kind of keep him off balance.
There's another breaking ball. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but a good pitch. Trying to get him to chase one. Monterey had a couple of runners on the top of the first, but could not get them in. There's a pop-up down the right side. Giving chase is the right fielder. Won't get there. There's not a lot of room to land in Faltori out in right field. Isaiah Trevino gave a good run and almost got there. But it falls to the turf, and it'll be stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach bringing in some trick baseballs.
Let's go, Matt.
They're juiced. They're not, y'all. I'm just kidding.
They're unjuiced right now.
Yeah.
Coronado brought them out.
Oh, yeah,
Monterey's
Coronado.
hitting, so they're unjuiced.
That's right. We took all the steam out of these.
De-juiced, I guess, would be better.
Ooh, good pitch.
What are you looking at?
Breaking ball comes in and gets Javith Cruz looking.
Really Blaine Cruz, it didn't look like that one was ever going to get there. It's a very slow breaker. Perfect positioning right there. You can see Cruz is way out on his front foot. The ball wasn't even in the screen yet.
I bet you they would say that if they knew.
2 outs now, and at the plate, Bryce Alexander. He takes ball 1. Alexander, 182 average, 325 on base percentage.
If they knew baseball better, they would.
A foul ball over the left side.
Go, Matt.
That's teammate.
It's kind of interesting. Garcia called for a new baseball from the dugout. They gave him one. The umpires are going to go out there and just make sure.
Yeah. And we don't let you just go get a ball.
Yeah, you can't just use any old ball.
It's a wiffle ball.
They do have to pass inspection.
He didn't really need a wiffle ball. His breaking ball is good enough. And there it is again. That one's low.
Look like a good pitch from here.
2 balls on a strike. Jay Garcia is on deck. Ooh, that one barely missed, and Garcia really wanted that pitch. The base on balls, first one given up in the ball game by Garcia. So runner at first is Bryce Alexander, and at the plate is the pitcher, DH. Jay Garcia, 286 average.
Go, Matt.
2 outs. Bunt, left side, good bunt. Garcia picks it up, throws to first, gets away. Now they're going to third and throw across the diamond, blocked nicely over there by Zach Long. I think he beat it out.
You have to make the call. I couldn't see it.
Yep, we'll give it a single.
Hit?
Yeah.
I get a chance to see it here on the replay. Garcia got to it, but he had to spin across, make a blind throw.
I think he was there anyway. Then the throw across the diamond, kind of wide to long. And sliding in there is Bryce Alexander. So now runners at first and third.
Potential could be a big at-bat right there for Jay Garcia.
Back to the top of the order, and Nate Dickinson, left-handed hitter. He singled in the first. Just a little slow throw to first, and I think that kind of saw, is Garcia running, or did they? I can't see the number. It looks like it'd be fast.
It looks like he.
Oh, gosh. Well, Garcia was certainly disappointed he did not get a call strike there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, not Nate Dickinson. Throw again to first. Yep, it's him. Getting back in there is Garcia.
Are they selling those? Yeah, I give you every day. I like to use my hand. No, I give Jeff. And I'll let you use Jeff. Are they selling those at the concession? Give me one. Give me one.
2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of throwovers to first, trying to pick off Garcia.
Go, Matt.
Pitch to the plate, down low and away. 2-0 the count.
It's just the opposite for Dickinson. He started the leadoff batter, fell behind 0-2. This time ahead 2-0.
The breaking ball, there's a call strike.
Still a good hitter's count for Dickinson.
Probably, yeah, probably. Or, I don't know about that. Hey, that's television. Well, there's also television. Yeah, so is that. My bad, Jordan.
There's a ball going to be pulled foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Out in front of that pitch.
Go, Matt. Get him here.
Look at Bryce Alexander at third base. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. Ball high and top, throw down to second. Did they get him? The ball was there, and they say you're out. Jay Garcia thrown out at second base. 2 to who was covering? Coach 4? 6. That's 3 outs. Monterey thrown out at second. And the inning with no runs. 1 hit and 1 left on base. Still 2-0. Coronado here on Fox 34 News Now. Back here at O'Banion Field, you see the score there, 2-0. Here's the shot. Here's the throw down. Coach Dean says he definitely got him.
It was a great tag. If he touched him with it, it was a great tag. That throw was back towards the first base side of the bag, and
it really was.
Garcia cut in front of it and made the belly first slide. So if Vasquez got the tag on him, he did a great job. That's the only question. Ball was there in plenty of time. Just no matter whether he touched him or not. Only thing that matters right now is the umpire said he did.
Garcia, of course, said that he didn't, the Monterey player. But it was a close play, and it was a heck of a tag if he got it. We couldn't tell. It really was a wide angle. They told us from the truck it was wide, and it difficult to see. That's okay. Y'all are watching the replays of this game tomorrow. The people that are here, of course, you can't hear me if you're here, but spread the word they can watch it. All right, coming to the plate's going to be number 6, Isaiah Trevino, the senior right fielder, right-handed hitter. Breaking ball, called strike.
Jay Garcia's got a nice earned run average, 2.74, so it seemed like that first inning would be a little bit out of character for him. There's 1 run scored on an error, so hard to really fault him about that, but it's 2.74, and looking over, he's getting at 16 runs, only 6 of those earned runs, so maybe that was a typical first inning, but see if he settles in here the second inning and kind of shuts down the Mustangs.
Trevino takes he's taken 2 called strikes, and he has one ball in the count, 1-2. He's a 250 hitter, but he gets on. His on base percentage is .500, so he gets on a lot of different ways.
You like that out of the 9 spot in your lineup.
A little flare, going to be fair. Landed just fair. There he is making the turn. Got to hurry. Nate Dickinson gets there, but plenty of time. A double. And you really like that out of your 9-hole hitter.
That's probably why he's on base 500 half the time that he goes to the plate. And nice job right there, kind of fisted out there into right field. Nice job keeping pulling his hands in, getting the bat to the ball. Nice way to start the inning here for the Mustangs. Stand-up double. Back to the top of the order.
Campbell Stanek at the plate. He walked and came around to score. Shows bunt, bunts it foul. That's only the second hit for the Mustangs, but they've had a double and a triple. A couple of walks and a hit batter. Throw to second. Not close. Next pitch outside. Stanek with a 1-1 count, way outside and high, and that will be a wild pitch. Down to third base goes Trevino.
Way up high, totally crossed up Maldonado. He didn't even get a glove on it as it went by. I suspect he may have been looking for something down low, and that one sailed.
2-1 now, but way outside and low. So 3-1 count now on Campbell Stanek. He's really not, I told you earlier, he got on by a walk. He's really not a guy you want on base. He's a great athlete, good speed, plays center field. Oh, he's pulling the trigger, and it's 3-2 now. Good pitch.
Big cut on that one. Thought he got one in the zone where he liked it. Took a big hefty cut at it.
It's one of those when you swing, you go, how did I not hit that? There's a call, third strike. It thought it was a little bit low, but call, third strike.
Sure looked like a good pitch. Stanek wasn't convinced and immediately chunked his bat over towards the dugout, but no hesitation out of the umpire. We're going to see it here.
That was low.
It may have been a little low.
Well, it was below the knees. I don't know what you counted. And that was a good angle on our camera right there. Isaiah Vasquez at the plate. He tripled. A fly ball that he hit over the right fielder and into right center. Drove in a run. Drove in the first run of the game. That one's high. Breaker started out at Vasquez and broke inside part of it. Did not get back to the plate. It was high too. Ball hit out to right field again. Got the wrong jump to begin with. It's going to fall in. And another RBI single. This one a single for Vasquez.
Take a look at it here. The right fielder out there, Dickinson, just kind of got fooled by where it was going. Took a false step over towards the center field alley, and at that time couldn't get back to it. Vasquez able to get that run in from third base.
3-0 now. Throw over to first. One out here in the bottom of the second inning. Montalvo got on. He hit it sharply to the shortstop at Aaron Lopez. Fouled behind the plate.
Top three hitters for the Mustangs. They put up some impressive averages. Stanek 355, Vasquez 318. Here's Montalvo 364.
And Vasquez, he's catching them 2 for 2 in the ball game. There's a call strike.
Go now. Battle with 2.
0-2 pitch, just missed. 1-2. Jaden Lira is on deck for the Mustangs.
Another pitch just missed. Garcia stayed in the set for a long time right there and probably was thinking Montalvo would call a timeout. Neither one of them flinched, and eventually Garcia came to the plate, just missed, evens the count 2-2.
Breaking ball, good pitch, strike 3. And Montalvo is down on strikes. That's the 4th strikeout in the ball game by Jay Garcia. 2 looking, 2 swinging. So 2 outs now for the Mustangs. This pitch going to be outside to Jaden Lira. He struck out looking in the first inning. Up high, throw to first, not in time. Aldonado to Peters. He did a sweep tag, but not even close. Beat that one into the ground up on the left side over to the Coronado bench or dugout. Good look at Jay Garcia. Breaking ball outside and low.
Vasquez should get a jump here, 3-2 now, 2 outs in the inning, so he'll be off with the pitch. Lira finds a gap, he'll have an opportunity to score.
Fouled at the plate. Oh, I didn't know what we were doing here for a second. I thought he was walking to the dugout. He was going down to talk to Coach Bibb. 3-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Garcia, fouled again at the plate. On deck is Bodie Pope. You're looking across the way there at Isaiah Vasquez, who singled to right field. A little pop-up out there. There goes the runner, and ball 4. So Jaden Garcia walks as the 3rd walk given up, and a hit batter. Vasquez down to second. Jaden Lira on at first. Still 2 outs, and Bodie Pope, the 5-hole hitter, coming to the plate. Left-handed hitter, even though there's 2 outs, Pope may have enough speed to put down a good bunt and still get down the line and beat it out. I think he's swinging away. First one's outside.
He doesn't look like he has intentions of bunting.
No, I think he wants to hit.
.290 hitter on the season. No home runs, 4 RBIs.
There you go.
How important that is to you.
It
Put that
is.
S on there.
It really is. Or you could do RSBI.
Yeah.
I just think we go with tradition.
Yep, I agree with you.
Pitch inside, and it's 3-0. First base is open. No, it's not open. It's going to be bases loaded if he doesn't get a ball over here. There are 2 outs. Here, Coach Ramon, you're going. There you go. Ball popped up down the left side. Moving over is Laurent, and he will catch it in foul territory to retire the side. Got a hit, drove in a run as Trevino came in to score. It's 3-0 after 2. Monterey coming to bat, top of 3 here on Fox 34 News Now. Look at the crowd here tonight. Pretty warm night here. These fans are used to all games in March, being sure you got your coats and your blankets and everything else to sit in, but really a nice night here at O'Banion Field. And what'd you say, Coach? They're having a reunion.
They're having an alumni night. I did see that, and I think I saw that the alumni and all the students were able to get in free, and I assume got a little pizza. They had a bunch of pizzas stacked up out there behind the third base dugout, so big night here at O'Banion Field.
Nick Dickinson back at the plate. He's going to hit a ball out towards center field. Moving over and making the catch is Campbell Stanek to retire Dickinson. He was at the plate when Jay Garcia got thrown out, so he goes back at the plate.
Stanek just roamed over there underneath that one, made it a very routine play.
That will bring up Aaron Lopez. He's probably glad to get back to the plate. He bunted the ball into the ground. It jumped up and hit him in the nose. Well, he almost did it again. But he wasn't bunting that time.
Just that hit off his foot. He stopped, would have made it a dead ball.
0-1 the count. We are in the top of the third. And it's 3-0. Coronado breaking ball way outside and low. 1-1. Inside. 2-1 to count.
You were not. Connor was here for all of that. Connor was here for roundup.
May want to turn our crowd mic down. We got the youngster sitting right underneath it. That pitch missed. 3-1.
Pitches that really weren't very close. Matt Garcia.
That one's even further off. They're saying it hit him, so he's running down to first, but the umpire called dead ball.
See here if it maybe on the hop, must have got him there on the lower leg.
Second walk given up by Matt Garcia.
So Lopez has been in the batter's box twice and got hit both times. One of his own doing and one of the pitcher's doing.
He's not going to want to go back. Change right there, breaking ball. Way out in front was Brent Sanders, the senior left fielder.
Well, no, they had quarters, but my parents had quarters in the car, but
That pitch misses. 1-1
Just off the plate a little bit. Good eye there by Brent Sanders.
1-1 on Sanders. Next pitch way outside. 2-1. Over at first. Holding Lopez close. Over again.
You get on first base with Matt Garcia, who makes sure you're paying attention. Throws it over there a lot.
Breaking ball called strike. Really nice pitch right there by Garcia. Matt Garcia. Both pitchers are Garcia tonight. One out here in the top of the third. Another one, Aaron Lopez, he makes you think he's running. He really, another breaking ball. And of course, breaking balls are great to run on. They're sometimes hard to handle and they're slower getting to the plate.
I suspect that's why Matt Garcia does throw over as much as he does. Sometimes steps off and fakes a throw. He tries to keep you on your toes over there, but I think it's all kind of to combat the fact that he throws so many breaking balls.
Throws another one. So he'll help Aaron Lopez get down to second base. Third walk given up to Monterey by Matt Garcia.
Jeff Mars is going to go out and visit on the mound for the Mustangs, try to get Matt Garcia locked back in. Couple of free passes here. Puts a runner in scoring position for the Plainsmen.
Cannon Peters coming to the plate for the Plainsmen. He is a senior first baseman. He's hitting .350. He is the cleanup hitter. There's something to clean up.
Oh, no. Your dad's diabolical. I gotta start grumpy about this one.
That ball hit down to third, picked up, got to hurry, got the out. Good job. Stumbled a little bit there, but a nice job by Zach Long down at third base. I think that ball caught him. And then he was able to knock it down.
Good job staying with it. Hard hit ball, one hopper right at him. He fielded it clean, probably had a good chance to go second to first for a double play, but once it's knocked down, he did a good job keeping his wits about him and outran Lopez to third base to get that unassisted out. Now 2 outs in the inning.
And Peters at first base, and Brent Sanders moves down to second for the Plainsmen. Breaking ball. That ball hit the left field. Montalvo's right there. Almost hit it right to him. Had to move back a little bit, but that'll retire the side. Monterey with a couple of base runners via the walk, but couldn't do anything with it. At the bottom of third, Coronado leads at 3-0 here on Fox 34 News Now. Back here at Old Banyan Field, you see the score there and the hits. The Coronado Mustangs, I've only got them with 3 hits, but 3 runs. Monterey with 3 hits and no runs. And we are set to go here in the bottom of the third inning. Zarius Martinez will lead it off. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Jaden Vasquez on deck, and Zach Long is in the hole. Check swing, strike called. Next pitch bounces outside.
Back-to-back fastballs to start this inning from Jay Garcia. Maybe tried to get a little extra on that last one, bounced it in there.
Next pitch outside and low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside again.
Just a little off the plate.
3-1 the count. Leadoff man here in the bottom of the third inning for the Mustangs. Ground ball going to be dead ball off the foot. Three and two the count. Call, third strike. That's the 5th strikeout by Jay Garcia.
Gonna see it right here. See where that location was. Yeah, it's
Looked good.
in the strike zone if it caught the plate, and obviously it did right there. Catcher didn't move his glove hardly any at all.
Two quick pitches, two balls on the hitter, Jaden Vasquez, the junior catcher. Zach Long is on deck. Quickly to 3-0. Four-pitch walk. Third walk given up by Jay Garcia. They're putting in Speedy Gonzalez. That's what the guys right here in front of us said. Looks like it's going to be Braden. He also goes by Braden Kennedy. If it's number 18.
Another pitch missing out of the strike zone, 5 in a row now, but Jay Garcia. Zach Long offered to bunt, but pulled it back.
Throw over, almost got him. Boy, he slipped and reached and didn't get it the first time, but was able to grab it the second time.
Peters is claiming that he never touched the bag and the tag got put on him. If they appeal,
see it again.
Take a look at it right here.
Oh, that was really close.
It was close. He went with that outside hand to get the back corner of the bag. Tag did scrape right across his nose. They're going to talk about it. I would think hard to overturn from home plate. Really a pretty nifty slide down there by Jaden Vasquez. I think he knew if he reached with the inside hand, he was probably going to get tagged out. So he went with the outside hand to the back side of the bag. And if he was safe, that's the only reason he was safe.
You hate to get put into pinch run and get picked off.
Yeah. You'd have some splaining to do when you get back to the dugout, wouldn't you?
You really would. Missed again. To Zach Long, 2-0. Showing bunt, pulls it back, ball 3. That's 7 pitches in a row that were ball. See Coronado doing the hat shake over there in the dugout. And moving up in the box is Zach Long. Takes the strike, showed bunt again, pulled it back, taking all the way.
Yeah, you certainly want to take all the way right there. The pitcher misses 7 in a row. You don't want to give him an easy one. Wouldn't be surprised if he's got a take sign right here as well.
Up high and away, ball 4. So runners at first and second now for the Mustangs. Jaden Vasquez at second. Zach Long down at first base, both via the walk.
Tough hitter coming to the plate. You talked about the first time he was up on base percentage of 500. Up that a little bit in the first at bat with a double.
Takes a strike. Ball one, 1-1. Jay Garcia, I'm looking at his number. He's pitched more innings than any other Monterey pitcher. Maldonado's the second most with 12.1. So I know that Coach Ramon probably has a lot of confidence in him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I can see why. He's got some really good pitches.
He's made some nice pitches, really has. And had some close, just didn't go his way.
Foul back. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Going to be fouled out of play down the right side.
There was a good pitch right there. He had 1 and 2 in the count. A nice pitch. Trevino did a heck of a job right there to get a piece of it and stay alive.
Isaiah Trevino. That ball lined to center field. It's going to get down. And that will load the bases. In quickly was Javeth Cruz. He was playing shallow. Got it on 1 hop, and the bases will be loaded.
Runner out there at second base, Jaden Vasquez couldn't break immediately. Had to make sure the ball wasn't going to get caught. It's good base running. It's actually not Vasquez, got the courtesy runner out there, but he did a good job right there, making sure the ball was down and then advance. And nice job of hitting again by Isaiah Vasquez. He's 2 for 2, and both hits have come with 2 strikes in the count.
Back to the top, and Campbell Stanek. Big chance to do some damage here with 1 out. Bases loaded. Up high with the first pitch. Stanek has walked and scored and struck out looking. That was last inning. Next pitch outside. 2-0.
Stanek is the only Mustang that has a home run on the season. He has 1. 8 RBIs on the season. A chance to add to that total.
Three 3-0 the count. No place to put him. There's Kennedy, the courtesy runner at third base. Ball 4, and that will walk in a run. And I know Coach Ramon struggling now with what to do with one of his top 2 pitchers.
Stanek taking that one all the way, bat on his shoulder. Adds to his RBI total by getting a walk right there. Doesn't look like a pitching change yet, but another conference. This inning right here, danger zone for the Plainsmen. Still bases loaded, just 1 out in the inning. And a couple of good hitters coming up back to back. Isaiah Vasquez to be followed by Ethan Montalvo.
A really good hitter coming up, Isaiah Vasquez. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. 2 RBIs and scored a run after he tripled. Everybody rallies around Jay Garcia. And he will stay in the ball game. .364 average on the year for Montalvo. It's fallen off a little bit, going 0 for 2 tonight, but not much. Struck out his last time up. Call strike. You know, one of the things that your coach tells you when you come out there and you've walked the bases loaded and given up a, you got to throw it. Well, we got a chance to get it out. There's another one. See, it's a good pitch. Back-to-back pitches, really good. 2 strikes. At least make them put it, try to put it in play.
There's no defense for the walk.
Next pitch, there's a little number, hit out to second, got 1 at second, over to first base, got them both. big play for Monterey right there. They needed that one. And the ground out to the shortstop. We'll take a look at it going out here. Didn't get the big part of the bat on it, but a really nice play by Aaron Lopez. Gets it over to first base to Cannon Peters to retire the side. Could have been a huge inning for Coronado. They only get one on a hit, 3 walks. Still 4-0 Coronado here on Fox 34 News Now. Home field for the Coronado Mustangs, 4-0, 4-3 in hits. Coronado with the lead now. Base on balls have been a big part of the ball game too. Monterey trying to get back in it. Going to be a fly ball hit out toward right, giving chase. Trevino runs out of real estate. This field here at O'Banion Field, the home of the legendary John Dudley, who coached here many, many years. They taper it. There's a lot of space over toward the dugouts, but once you get out toward right field and left field, it juts in, and you have very little foul territory. Ball full foul, going to be picked up over there in foul ground by the Monterey, by the Coronado third baseman. Maldonado at the plate to lead it off. Down low. He had a ground ball to the shortstop, who threw him out at first base in the second for his only at bat. That ball is hit well out towards center field. That'll be a 2-hopper. Fielded out there by Campbell Stanek, and a base hit to begin here for Joaquin Maldonado and Monterey.
Good job of hitting right there. He's behind 1-2 in the count. Got that ball right down the center of the plate. Took it right back up the gut. Lined it sharply out into center field. We got a courtesy runner coming in, but you'll have to see who it is.
Looks like number 12. That would be, no, it can't be 12. He's playing. Oh, I can almost see it.
20-something.
20-something, 22. Do we have it? Miguel Palomo. There's another base hit. This one out into left field. A great job of hitting there by Javeth Cruz, the sophomore.
Courtesy runner is number 22, which is Miguel Palomo.
So back-to-back line drive hits. One to center by Maldonado, one to left by Javeth Cruz.
Real opportunity here to climb back into this game.
But back to the pitcher, throws to third, safe. Umpire was looking right at it, says he was in there.
No slide at third base. He just outran it straight up if he got there in time. Well, we'll see if they overturn this one, because there should be an appeal there. This would be a huge break for Monterey, because I believe the runner Palomo was actually out by about half a step.
Brad Bibb out talking to the official that made the call. So he says, I see your point, Coach. You think he was out. You think he was safe. He was out. You know, you just can't hardly. Really, the only person that could overturn it was the home plate umpire.
Well, he's the only one left.
Yeah. Because I think Bibb could not overturn it. He would have.
Is that a hit or a fielder's choice?
It's a fielder's choice, I think. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I'm going to write down whatever you told me to write down.
Fielder's choice. I think it was. It loaded up the bases, whatever it was. I mean, Bryce Alexander runs well, but I think he still would have had him out at first if he'd have just gone to first. Jay Garcia gonna nub one out towards second. Fielded over to first. Got the out there. Run scores and Joaquin Maldonado.
Good job putting the ball in play right there by Jay Garcia. Is going to get an RBI out of the play. First out recorded, but a run across. And now a couple of runners in scoring position as they go back to the top of the order.
Only one out now.
I don't think you can sit right there.
Nate Dickinson at the plate. 4-1, call strike. Swing and a miss.
Dickinson tried to call timeout at the plate, but it wasn't granted by the home plate umpire. He got his hand back on the bat, still took a cut at it, but swing and a miss. 0-2 in the count. Important right here for Dickinson to get the ball in play. Anything up the middle is going to score a run. Coronado conceded if it's up the middle.
Two runners are on. Javeth Cruz down at third base, and down at second is Bryce Alexander. The pitch, foul back to the screen. There's a ground ball up through the middle, fielded by Vasquez to second. To first. No, you just went to first and got the out there. Another run scores as Javeth Cruz comes in.
Dickinson did what he needed to right there, down in the count, but he put it in play, got it past the pitcher, and as we said, that's a good play by Coronado to get the out at first base. Close play at first, but another run across right there, and runner now at third base, 2 down. That's a nice job, Dickinson being behind in the count to get that ball in play.
Foul out of play. Bryce Alexander is now down at third base. He's been to third twice now in the ball. Both times he's been up, but has yet to score.
Oh, pitch.
Now he has
third
scored.
one in.
Four to three now the score. It's a high hopper. Fielded nicely. Good job by Jaden Vasquez to get out to that and get the out. And Aaron Lopez is out. 4-3 now, new ball game almost as Monterey with 3 runs in the inning on a couple of hits, and Right back in it here at O'Banion Field, here on Fox 34 News Now. Those 3 runs on a couple of base hits. And some good base running, sacrifice a couple of runs in, and right back in the ball game at 4-3.
Give Monterey credit. They got that break over there at third base. What looked like should have been an out. Force out there at third. Called safe at the base, and Monterey able to get runs in after that. Got themselves right back into the game. Now see if Jay Garcia can go out here with a big shutdown inning. That would be the rest of the formula that Monterey's looking for.
There's a ball pull foul over toward the Coronado dugout. Count is 0-1 on Ethan Montalvo. Montalvo pops this one up in foul territory. Plenty of room over here. There to make the catch is Cannon Peters. That's the negative part of lots of room if you're the home team. Jaden Lira at the plate. He struck out looking and walked so far in the game. 143 hitter, and he hits in the 4 hole. All strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball down low and away. That pitch up a little bit. 3 balls, 1 strike. There it is. Call strike. That one right at the knees. Pitch outside. Ball 4.
Jay Garcia continues to put base runners on by the walk. That's the 7th batter that's reached base by a walk for the Mustangs. And as you say so many times, it's just amazing how many times a walk comes back to get you.
It's just uncanny.
It's how many times, and sooner or later they come back to get you.
Sometimes you can have nothing going as a team, and one guy gets a walk, and here they come, the floodgates open. That ball hits sharply to right field. Base hit to right, making the turn at second is Lira. He'll be standing on third at first base is Bodie Pope, and he ripped that one.
First pitch swinging, turned on that inside pitch. You got it right down the line. And the first baseman covering first base, he had to have smoked that one to get it past Peters over there at first base. Good job by Monterey getting to it and getting it back into the infield without Lira scoring.
Hey, Dickinson out there in right field, and you're right. He got to it quickly, and it was up the line. That the plate. Zarius Martinez hit by a pitch in the first, struck out looking in the third. Throw over to first base. 4-3, but Coronado, after they Monterey got back within one, they've got something working here now in the bottom half of the fourth inning. One out. Pitch down low and away. Ball one. You look at that picture, you're seeing the Monterey fans in the background. There's a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Monterey would love another one of those ground balls back up the middle. One of the middle infielders, chance to turn 2.
Pitch up high, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And Martinez for the Mustangs, just the opposite. He wants to put something out into the outfield.
I'm sure Coach Hensley may be going to run. No, he backed off. Sean Hensley, I thought, was going to run from first. There's a ball hit foul, just nubbed it over to the right side. Two and two the count now. Runners at first and second. Lyra at second. Bodie Pope at first. Went over toward Pope. Pope actually had taken a step towards second, and he did a good job of getting back. Ground ball to second for 1, to first, easy double play. And that'll retire the side. Good job of defense there by the Monterey Plainsmen, as they hold them to nothing with a couple of runners on and 1 out. It was a single and no runs in that inning for Coronado. Still 4-3. We go to the top of the 5th here on Fox 34 News Now. Four to three. What a ball game we've got going on here tonight at O'Banion Field, an intra-sitting game. I wonder how, I should know these kind of things, how many games they've played since 1965 when Coronado was open. Monterey opened in 55, but a lot of ball games.
Yep. And nobody knows. It would be a bunch of them, though.
Leading off here from Monterey will be Brent Sanders, the senior left fielder. He grounded out to third in the first, walked in the third. Call strike from Matt Garcia.
We have not had a 3-up, 3-down inning yet. Both pitchers have been in and out of trouble.
There's another ball. Breaking ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that went inside. Ball 4. And that will put Brent Sanders on at first base. Fourth walk given up by by Coronado's Matt Garcia. Walks may end up being proven to be the difference in the ball game.
Matt Garcia's pitch total's not too bad through 4 innings. He started this one with 67, so I guess he's at about 72 now.
And that ball yanked foul way back there. It's going to be a foul ball, but that get out of the ballpark.
Maybe it would have cleared the fence. Sure would have.
Now, Monterey's only got 1 home run on the whole year. Cannon Peters, he's a pretty big young man. He'll hit it hard the other way. Nice play at first, picked up by Jaden Lira, goes to second to get the out.
Very nice play over there by Lira. Moving to his right, fielded it backhand style, and then a good strong throw there to second base. Get that lead runner at second. And Cannon Peters will just trade places with him. He'll get to first base on the fielder's choice, but well done by the infield of the Mustangs.
Jaden Lira over at first base. Next pitch going to be down low. This one to R.J. Laurent, the sophomore third baseman. He struck out in the first swing. He flew out to left field in the third. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Big breaking ball, going to hit it into the turf, fielded at third. Going to second for 1. That's all they'll get as Laurent hustles down the line. But another fielder's choice. 5-4 on the putout. There's 2 outs now here in the top of the 5th inning.
Good play by Zach Long that time, knowing that he had enough time to go to second base with it. That high one hopper got to him, and I thought he probably would just go across to first to get the sure out, but knew he could get it. Thought he could get that lead runner, and he did.
Pitch down low in the dirt to Joaquin Maldonado. Last time up, he had a line drive to center field. A single, got on base, ended up scoring. There's a called strike. You get a look at R.J. Laurent over at first base. Breaking ball, going to throw behind. There's a good play by Jaden Lira. He could have, the ball was thrown back toward the inside, towards second base, and he just stopped. He said, I better block this one. I'm not going to be able to tag him if I don't have the ball. That was the play of the year, and you missed it.
Blocked out.
Because you can't see it because of that brick.
Blocked out by a cinder wall.
Another throw over. Of course, you can watch them on, this picture that Lubbock ISD TV and their crews and the kids and the students that all do this. It's amazing the production that they do. There's ball 4.
It is a great picture.
I mean, it's better than real life.
I'm relying on it a lot here tonight.
Is that true? Better than real life? I don't think, it's pretty good. The brightness and everything's excellent.
I was going to say, with my eyes, yes, it's better than real life.
Yeah, the older you get, the more like it really, it's just beautiful. Of course, we're in the press box looking through tinted windows. Javeth Cruz is coming to the plate.
That's a good excuse. We're looking through tinted windows.
Yeah, there we go. Ground ball going to be another fielder's choice, but this one's going to end the inning for the Monterey Plainsmen. as they get a couple of walks, but ended up getting everybody put out. Good defense by the Mustangs. We'll go to the 5th. Now the score of 4-3. Excuse me. Yeah, wherever we're going. We'll be right back on Fox 34 News now. We'll go to the 6th. At the bottom of the 5th, somewhere.
Yeah, we're going somewhere. We just don't know where.
All right, so that was a fielder's choice. Ground ball to the shortstop. There where he hit it. Welcome back to O'Banion Field. There's one of those cameras that's giving you all these great shots, and it's able to see over the fence because of Blackwater Scaffolding. They're helping us out here. We appreciate their support and sponsorship. And you're out there all by yourself. Nobody will talk to you. How many runners they have left on last inning? Two. That's what I thought.
You just testing me?
Yep.
You knew what it was.
See if you knew.
Sure I knew.
I don't think you're paying attention. All right, bottom of the 5th. That's where we are. I kind of got everybody confused when we left. But we are in the bottom of the 5th, and Coronado is up 4-3 over Monterey.
Jay Garcia starts this inning with having thrown 98 pitches, so he is nearing the end of his evening.
There's a ball foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike on the leadoff man, Jaden Vasquez. He has walked both times and scored the second time he walked. Ended up coming around to score. There's a foul ball. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wide stance. You see that wide stance by Jaden Vasquez. There's a ball hit well. Out toward left field, not going to be well enough. Is coming in to get it is going to be Brent Sanders.
Well hit ball. Sanders drifting over to his left, had a beat on it all the way and able to make that catch. Nice way to start the inning here for Jay Garcia.
Zach Long will come to the plate for the Mustangs. Zach Long grounded to the shortstop. It's fielder's choice. And then walked, so he's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got around to third, but could not score. Going to bunt the ball, hard bunt, so this is going to be an easy out for the, well, it wasn't that easy. And to really hustle. Great hustle down the line by Zach Long. This guy can run.
Like he thought he had a real chance of winning that race, and he dug in the last half of that run to first base. You're going to see it here, a better picture this time. Cannon Peters got there, not by a lot.
You gotta, when you bunt them that hard, you don't usually make it that close. Two outs now here in the bottom of the 5th for the Mustangs. And this will be Isaiah Trevino, the 9-hole hitter. He's had a really good game. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. And now he's behind in the count, 0-2. He scored 1 run, but he's hit the ball to right and then a nice line drive out to center field, 1-2 the count. There's another hit to right field. He's 3 for 3 in the ball game.
And all 3 of them will come with 2 strikes.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Great job of hitting that time. Just stayed behind the ball, lined it out there to right field. building his batting average and that on-base percentage.
3 for 3. Came in hitting .250 with a .500 on-base percentage. He's up both those numbers, and probably pretty significantly. Swing and a miss. 2 outs now. Campbell Stanek, the leadoff man, is at the plate. If you're Coach Brad Bibb, you'd like a little insurance. Monterey is only trailing by 1. Swing and a miss.
High fastball that time. Stanek couldn't catch up to it.
Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 misses. And the Mustangs are down here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Top of the 6th coming up. 4 to 3 the score. Coronado still on top of Monterey here on Fox 34 News Now. Four to 3. You see the score there. And Coronado with the lead, 6 hits, and Monterey with 5 hits. I think it may be who can throw strikes. Monterey's picked up 5 free passes in the ball game. And Coronado has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free passes. There's a ball hit foul out of play down the right side. 7 of those were walks. 1 was a hit batter for Coronado. Bryce Alexander to lead it off, going to hit it up the middle for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting right there by Bryce Alexander.
Stayed right on it, just took it right back up the middle. Sharply hit. So leadoff runner on for the Plainsmen. You see it right here. Got a breaking ball right in the middle of the plate. And he did miss it that time.
He had a walk. Bryce did. And maybe some people would have given him a hit on one. We gave him fielder's choice, but there's a one hopper back to the pitcher. Going to throw to second and get Alexander. Good quick move by Matt Garcia.
It really was. Ball was bunted right back to him on one hop, and no hesitation whatsoever. Made a great throw down there to second base. Vasquez covering, and it's nice to get that lead runner for the Mustangs.
Back to the top with Nate Dickinson, left-handed hitter. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Had a sacrifice last time up. Scored a run. There's a ball. He stayed back on it. Hits it high in the air to center field. Not very deep. And that'll be the second out of the inning.
Quick at bat that time. First pitch hitting was Dickinson, and just a lazy fly ball out to center field.
2 outs now for the Plainsmen. Running out of outs. As we're in the top half of the 6th inning, they have 4 more outs to work with, but do have a runner at first base. First pitch, ball 1. Ball, it's a one-hopper right back to Matt Garcia. He'll throw over to first to Jaden Lira. Easy play, easy inning for the Coronado defense and Matt Garcia. 4-3. Going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Coronado Mustangs with the lead and coming to bat here on Fox 34 News Now. Well, it's 64 degrees now, so you can still take that. There you see another cameraman out there. The Lubbock ISD TV 12. These games will be replayed the next couple of days, so you can watch them. People, the fans that are here tonight, the family and the players. These two teams will meet again on Friday, Coach. At this time over at Magle Field, the home of the Plainsmen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Isaiah Vasquez at the plate. He's had a good night, 2 for 3 in the ball game. He's going to hit one out to right field. Going back and making the catch is Nate Dickinson.
At the plate, number 3, Ethan Montalvo.
Jay Garcia starting to get more consistent getting those outs. So just see when he runs out of pitches, which happens first. Still in there battling. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Still haven't had a 3 up, 3 down, Coach, for either team in the ball game. Pitch up a little bit, maybe inside. Ethan Montalvo at the plate. Doesn't have a hit in the ball game. He hit it hard out to the shortstop, Aaron Lopez. That was one that probably should have been a play made on it. Struck out in the 2nd. And there's a ball. He's going to be safe. He tried to come up and maybe make a play on it. Did you give him an E?
I'm going to let you make the call on that one. It's
Let me watch it here.
Looked like he needed to come up and get it in the air, decided to stay back and play it on the short hop, and kind of a do or die situation.
We'll go E6.
E6, you got it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he had time to come up and get it.
So the E may have been as much on the decision as it is on the execution of it. Once it hit the ground, then it was a 50-50 chance at best.
So he's got 2 errors in the ball game, and both against Montalvo. Next pitch up high, 2-0. Mustangs with a runner at first, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Nothing more than they'd like to get an insurance run or 2. Only lead by 1. Monterey trying to hold them right here. Missed again, 3-0.
I think they've slipped a new pitcher in there on us, David. I think that's number 9 throwing now for Monterey.
Pitch is inside.
Which would be Noe Olivares. And that would make sense. Jay Garcia was right at his pitch limit. So Noe Olivares, he has a 0-0 record. He has a 1.75 earned run average, giving up 6 hits, 8 runs, 1 earned run, walked 7 batters, now 8. Struck out 5 and an earned run average of 3.25. Trying to keep the Plainsmen right here within 1 run going to the 7th, and playing with a little fire right now. Got them first and second, just 1 out.
Major Vera will come in to run at first base. And Monterey going to come together on the mound. So I guess he started the inning because I didn't see him come in.
Yeah, I think he started this inning. Jay Garcia is number 8.
Yes.
And Noe is number 9. So the similar build, both right-handers out there on the mound. And these numerals that Monterey has, I think they're called circus style. That's what they used to be called when I ordered uniforms. And sometimes they're a little hard to tell exactly what they are.
So Coach has made enough excuses for me not being on what's going on. Thank you, Coach. He's trying to convince y'all that it wasn't my fault. There's a ball foul back. They look alike. They are similar numbers. 0-1 the count on Bodie Pope. Boy, he had a big hit last time up.
That same height, both those right-handed.
Both live in Lubbock.
Numbers are close. Both go to Monterey. We're really not paying that close attention.
Yeah, there you go. Now you get to the real meat of the matter. Next pitch down and in, and a strike right at the knees.
Good pitch right there.
Mm-hmm.
Fastball knee-high inside part of the plate.
0-2 the count. And a swing and a miss on another good pitch on the outside part of the plate down low.
I think that'd have to be real hard as a hitter right there. See that one coming right in at your knees, and then the next one is away. You got to make the adjustment quick. That's probably why some people hit 300 and some people hit 100, right?
Yep. 2 outs now. Monterey trying to hold them right here at 4-3. Both teams with 6 hits now. Foul left and down to the third base coaching box to Brad Bibb.
That one got a pretty good piece of Joaquin Maldonado that time. He kind of went down on his knees and looked up to the sky. Umpire takes care of him. Slow walk out there to give Noe Oliveras the next ball to throw.
Oliveras just a sophomore. Pitch misses up in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 4-3 the score. Next pitch way outside. Both runners will advance. Two and two the count now.
Now big pitch coming right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a base hit likely drives in a pair. It's a big part of the game right here.
Azarias Martinez, he was hit by a pitch in the first and struck out looking in the third. There's a high hopper, going to be hit out to short, going to have to hurry over to first, diving, got him. Great hustle, but a beautiful play by the shortstop for the Monterey Plainsmen. Aaron Lopez got it over to Cannon Peters just in time. That'll retire the Mustangs here in the 6th. Monterey coming to bat. One last chance, trailing 4-3 here, going to the top of the 7th on the Fox 34 News Now. We'll go to the 7th here and going to bring in a new pitcher. And we don't have any stats on him, but I don't know that he's pitched any. Maybe he got in one game for one inning, but didn't have anything. But Graham Harden, number 23, is the new pitcher. He's just a sophomore, but pretty good size out there and looked pretty good throwing the ball during the warm-ups.
Big right-hander out there, try to come in and get 3 outs and save this win for Coronado. Opening district game, or at least we think it is. Monterey needs 1 to get it to extra innings, and so it would be Harden's job to try to keep them from getting that play that run across.
You get a good look there at Graham Harden, the sophomore.
It's like Bodie Pope has gone in to play catcher here in the 7th inning as well.
All right, so Pope's at catcher. And Harden's on the mound. First pitch, fastball strike. Leading off for Monterey is number 3, Brent Sanders. Fastball again, this one away. Sanders grounded out to third, walked in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. Has not scored tonight. Fastball again outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And what Coach Brad Bibb wants is to throw strikes, get that first out. That one bounces. He's throwing pretty hard, but now he's behind in the count, 3-1. And if you're Coach Ralph Ramon, what do you want? Get on base somehow. Pitch inside, and he'll walk him to begin.
Up to bat number 6,
Cannon Peters at the plate. Senior first baseman, 350 hitter. He hit one out. He didn't have a home run this year, but he hit one foul and out down the left side earlier. You can tell he's got a pretty good set of arms on him. Pretty stoutly built.
I believe Harden threw all fastballs.
He'll throw another one.
That was a good one right there. That would have been inside corner right about letter high underneath the hands. Harden probably would like to put a couple more right there, especially if he's leaning on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. There he goes with a breaking ball, maybe a slider. This guy looks like a pitcher, doesn't he, Coach?
He just doesn't seem real phased out there. The four balls that he threw in a row to get that leadoff hitter on, he just calmly went back to the mound and way ahead of Peters.
Struck him out. Struck him out swinging. Watch this. Good pitch, diving down, and no chance to hit that one. That is the 3rd strikeout only of Monterey Plainsmen. The first one for Harden, of course.
I've got a pinch hitter coming for Monterey. Number 19 is what I'm seeing.
Well, I don't have a 19.
Yeah, let's hope it's 19. Sure looks like a 19. And it's not a 10 because they don't have a 10 either. So.
Well, who is this? Where's that roster y'all had? He wasn't on Game Changer or on the roster there. Whoa.
Well, it is a 19. We just don't know who he is.
No, we got it. Pinch hit is number 19, Avery Davis. That one's outside, gets away from the catcher, Bodie Pope. And down to second base goes Brent Sanders. Now in scoring position, down by 1.
A couple of pretty wild pitches this time to Harden. That first one was behind Davis's head, and fortunate that he got a foul ball out of it, hitting the bat. Talking from Harden's perspective anyway. Now we're going to have a runner going into second base, looks like. .22
from Monterey. That is Miguel Palomo.
Okay, he was in earlier as a runner.
One ball, one strike on Avery Davis, pinch hitter here from Monterey in the top of the 7th inning. There's a call strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good old country fastball right there. Rear break and throw it right down the middle.
One ball, 2 strikes. Foul down the right side and out of play.
Clearview Auto Glass, foul ball.
One out here in the top of the 7th. Monterey needs 1 run to tie it. Send it to the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And they're down to 1 out.
Threw it right past him on that pitch right there. You're going to see it here. Davis got to be expecting fastball and couldn't catch up to it. Bell tie, looked like he caught a lot of the plate.
Two strikeouts now for Harden, and those are the 2 outs in the inning. Monterey down to their final out. And it's going to be Joaquin Maldonado. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game with a walk. He had a line drive out to center in the 4th. Ended up coming around to score that inning. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Maldonado, call strike. Just on the inside corner. One and one, swing and a miss. Breaking ball that he had Maldonado stepping back and the ball was going away.
Tough pitch right there. You can give credit to Harden with that breaking ball. Totally fooled the batter. Now down 1 strike needed to secure this win.
1 and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Harden comes in and strikes out the side after giving up a walk and gets the win for the Coronado Mustangs over the Monterey Plainsmen. Pretty impressive job of pitching by the sophomore, Coach.
Came in, did his job right there. Undoubtedly, that's his role. And fired this crowd up right there, throwing a lot of heaters and mixing in a nice little breaking ball when he needed to. And it's a big win for Coronado here tonight against a crosstown rival. Well-played game out of both teams.
It really was. The 2 teams come together to shake hands in the middle of the field. 4-3, Coronado wins it. To give you the numbers in the ball game, the total hits and everything. Monterey with 3 runs on 6 hits in the game. There were no Coronado errors, and left on base, they left 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 runners on base. The Coronado Mustangs, they had 4 runs on 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. There was a couple of Monterey errors in the ball game, but they left on base. Coronado did 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. But the Coronado Mustangs get the win here tonight. Good job of pitching to end it up there by Graham Harden, the sophomore pitcher, and they get the victory. We're not sure. Coronado might have played Abilene Cooper earlier, but we're not sure. We think this was their first district game, so Coronado will move to 1-0 in district play, 7-7 for the year, and the Monterey Plainsmen will drop to 2-11-1 and 0-1 in district play. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to Lubbock ISD TV 12. Thanks to all of our great sponsors as well that make these broadcasts possible. We appreciate you. Hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. Remember, of course, you're watching this. You've already seen it, but this will replay on Lubbock ISD TV 12 the next 2 nights, so be sure and tune in for that. Coach Randy Dean, you got anything else, Coach?
That will be on to another one on Friday.
Yep, I don't remember who we got, Coach.
Plainview Coronado softball, I believe.
Plainview Coronado softball. So tune in. If we can get it in with the weather the way it's supposed to be, we'll be out there with Plainview and Coronado for softball. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.